Hi guys. Hope it's much better now. This is Carlene Chindapu, and tonight we are speaking about the law of attraction. So tonight we are going to, hi Brian, hi Mark, welcome. We're going to be speaking about law of attraction. Yesterday I made a Facebook post about ask, believe, and receive. It was about Connor's, my son, football game. It was a massive football game that was happening. Very scary for all of us, I think. Maybe more him than me, or more me than him, whichever way, it was scary. Anyway, so I made a post about ask, believe, and receive. Hey Bree, how are you? And so today I just thought I'd just round that up and kind of like continue the chat about it to further explain myself. Okay, so it was the year 2010. Connor had broken a record, a city record for the city that we lived in for track and field. However, right after that, Connor came to me and he asked me, he said, "Mommy, I want to play football." The fear in me said no. Guys, this is not soccer. This is American football. Like, there's rugby and there's football. Both of them is very, very high intensity sports, very rough. A lot you can say about it, but we wouldn't get into that. However, so I said no. But he never let go of the fact that he really wanted to play football. He really loved football. I brought up my children to believe in something called the law of attraction. I am not sure. There's a lot of people that know about it. There's a lot of people that is not aware of it. I became aware of it in late 2006 to 2007. It was a movie called The Secret. Then I read the book. Then I pretty much started doing a little bit more and more and more personal development around the law of attraction. Hi Divine, how are you? And welcome. So I started doing my studies around the law of attraction. So I brought up my kids really in that sort of realm, in the realm of ask, believe, and receive. What it goes hand in hand with Christianity as well. You ask for something, you gotta have faith. So you believe that you already have that thing, and by faith you will receive that thing. A lot of us don't have that sort of faith. A lot of us don't believe, as intensely as children do. Because remember, guys, children, they're still innocent. They are not in the world at large to literally feel the pain and the fear of loss and grief and not believing in yourself and stuff like that. So they innocently is going around, in a very charismatic way, innocently, but children are the greatest manifestors they are in this world. So, however, hi Mark, how are you? So, however, I had brought up my kids in that sort of way. We do like the things that we would like to have in our lives. We do something called, it's kind of like, it's pretty much like we make charts like these, like things that we would want to have. They're called vision board. And so whatever you visualize, whatever you want, it will come into your life. So again, you're asking. So when you ask, you're visualizing, and then you're having so much faith, you're grateful that you already received that thing, and you receive it. So however, back to the story. So Connor had asked, and I said no. But he never gave up faith. He always said to me, "Mom, I'm going to play football one of these days." Guys, part of the reasons I said no was because I plainly could not afford it. However, we kept going. You're not going to believe this. Years later, life has fully brought us in a circle. When I say in a circle, football was nowhere in Connor's future on my end of the bargain. But he never gave up. He always said to me, "Mom, I will play football." And he always looked at football games. He's always keeping in contact, with certain, things about football. It's just was his love, right? It's the thing that he really wanted to do. Little did he know, he had the faith strong enough. Life brought us, you're not going to believe this, from many, many miles away, many worlds away. I mean, airplane trips away, and brought us fully into a space and a time in a city where we arrived, and I went to hook up Connor in school. We arrived and we're sitting in the school. I'm getting him prepared for school. And someone said to me, I would like to speak with Connor for a minute. And I said, sure. Guys, it was a coach. The coach looked at him from behind, and I guess he saw the broadness of his shoulder, and he asked him, would you like to play football? My heart sunk. And I'm thinking, yeah, whatever. I left, I came home. He literally continued his day in school, and he came home the afternoon. He said to me, he said, Mommy, I said, yes. He said, Mom, I'm on a football team if you're okay with it. My heart sunk. But however, I had to stop and I had to think. And I had to come one with myself and with my beliefs and with everything else that I had in me. And it hit me. The law of attraction. This is the one thing that Connor wanted so bad in life, was to be a football player. Never played football. Most kids, they play football from very young. They develop the skill and they become, they go on in life. However, guys, that summer, which was just, 2 summers ago, Connor ended up playing for his school, and he did awesome. Next thing I know, a city team phoned and asked if Connor can play for them. He played for that city team. He ended up on the All-Star game. That's a big deal, guys. A very, very big deal. To be picked one of the All-Stars is a very, very big deal. Next thing now, the game that he played yesterday, that's for another league. They had also reached out, and and we came in contact with each other, and we just take it from there. What I have to say to you is, that is a classic case of law of attraction. He asked. He wanted to be a football player. So that was his part of it, asking the universe, asking God, asking whoever you want to call it, asking, can I play football, Mommy? That is him asking. I said no. He did not give up. So he held it in his mind that one day he will be a football player. Guys, that is the faith. That is the faith aspect in it. That is the belief that no matter what, one day he will be a football player. Receive. He fell literally in a city where he was able to play football for his school. He fell literally miles, when I say half a world away, guys, you have no idea. Half a world away. There was no way that we would end up in this city where we are now, to be living in this city. Okay? And we are in this city, and we arrived in this city, and we settled in this city for but few months, and he got picked to play. Connor never ever tried out for the football team, because fully well he knew Mom is going to say no. Another thing is, at the time when we were registering, he was already too late to try out for the team. But as the law of attraction will have it, some of us say things happen for a reason. That is a classic. Okay? Things happen for a reason. Yes, guys, things also happen in a season, when it's the right time. Yes, when it's the right time, it happens. So he asked, he believed, and he received. And guess what, guys? Now he is a football player, Oh my God, I couldn't, my heart is so full. My heart is so full for this little boy, for, my child, my son, the last little, I say to him all the time, you're the last of the Mohicans. And for what he has grown, his self-esteem, his purpose, the way that he moves, the way that he carries himself. This has done nothing but changed him into what should I say? If he was a girl, we say a diva, but he's a boy. So what do we say? A hero? What do we say? I don't know. He is my hero because he has taught me a lesson. He has taught me, in a very, very small way. He had said to me, literally, Mom, never give up faith. That's what it is, guys. Because of what this kid has accomplished in this little period of time, I am drawing from his strength. I am now drawing from his purpose. I am now believing a little bit more because of him asking, believing, and receiving. Okay? That has given me a little more faith, a little more hope, a little more encouragement as a mother. So sometimes, guys, we have to, what should I say? We have to look at our children for experience. Sometimes, as a mother, we have to look to our children for hope, for love, for strength. Because after all, those are the kids that carry us. Those are the tides that bind us. Because when we look at them with no care in the world, guys, sometimes they make us so mad. But at the end of the day, they make us so happy. At the end of the day, they fill us up. Because even the times when they do stuff that we said, oh my God, I'm going to kill you because, I was brought up with my mom saying, I brought you into this world, I'm going to take you out. Hello? That meant that I triggered her somehow, some way. And sometimes when we look at those triggers, it is something in us that stir. Guys, sometimes when you in the realm, in the company, in the area of someone that is hurting your feelings, or someone that is doing something that pisses you off so badly, or even something that makes you so joyous, guys, that is something that's telling you, you need to change something, because after all, life is a mirror. So sometimes when our children, our partners, our friends, our parents is doing something that get us so goddamn mad, it is something in us that we need to change. So, back to the story. When I said no to Connor, one thing, it was finances, because football is a very, very expensive game, let's face it, but it was my fear that was looking me head in my face and kicking my ass. Fear. Not only fear of Connor being hurt on the field, guys, but it was my fear of life in general. Living my life in fear. Yes. So sometimes it manifests itself in many, many different ways. And I accepted it. I accepted it not too long ago that I was living a life of fear. And the minute that I recognized it and I accepted it, that Carleen Chinapu, was living a life of fear, things started unfolding in a totally different way. Things started happening in a totally different way because I came to grip with it and I decided that I no longer was going to live in a life of fear. So I gave it up. Little by little, moment by moment, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. Guys, and for the most part now, Yes, I'm still working on a lot of things, but I am free. So, tonight, what should I say? I'm inviting you. Yes, I'm inviting you to start asking. If you're a Christian, it goes along totally with Christianity, totally along with the Bible. The Bible itself says, ask and it shall be given to you, right? Knock and it will be open, right? Seek and you will find. It is all the same thing, guys. So I'm inviting you to have a little more faith, to celebrate your wins, because when you ask and you believe, you got to start acting like you already received. And when you start acting like you already receive, guess what, guys? Showers of blessings, it start coming. It's not only about money, guys. I mean, sometimes we are rich with love. Sometimes we are rich with health. Sometimes we are rich with mindset. Sometimes, I mean, there's so much things that we could be rich in. Some people think it's only money. It's not only money, guys. I mean, you could be rich with love. You know, you can be rich with beauty. You could be rich with, I mean, look, hair on your head. Some people don't have it and they want it. But I'm rich with it. You know, when you look outside and you see the trees, I want you one day to sit outside and concentrate for a moment. Just contemplate on how abundant this world is. Look at a tree. If you have it in you, you can sit there and try to count how many leaves there is on that tree. I dare you. Count how many strands of grass there is on the lawn. I dare you. Count how many grains of sand there is at the beach. Guys, do it. That is how abundant we all are. That is how abundant the universe is. And when we think of being abundant in that way, and we ask, we believe, we will receive. So guys, this is Carleen Chinipu. It is Monday. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the evening. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for tuning in. Peace and love. As always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night, guys. Love all.